Okay, we're getting ready for our first test, and you'll see we now have this block called Test 1 Review. You'll see there is a little assignment to do here, but I'm going to tell you it is not graded. It is not part of your homework or anything, so you do it as much as you want, don't do it, whatever. It's just here to help you prepare for the test. And what it is it's a practice test generator. It's going to create tests that are kind of similar to previous tests that we have given in the past, and it's not going to guarantee it's going to be the exact problems you're going to see or even any of the same problems, but it does have old test problems built into it. So I can guarantee these are some of the problems that actually have been on old tests. So it'll give you a good idea about length and pacing and what we find important. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click into this and show you how to use it. Now, you're going to notice it's a little different than a normal homework assignment. It's going to look a little different. And I'm seeing retake assessment because I've already been here playing. So yours might say start assessment or something like that. So we're in here, and you'll notice, all right, so here at the top, we're in meaning of derivatives, and you'll get instructions, little information that you would not normally see on the test, but if I need to tell you something about the problem, like, so for example, interpret the meaning of derivative. On the test, this problem would be in essay format. This means you would be expected to type the meaning yourself, and it would not be multiple choice. So because I can't, you don't want me to like sit there and have to grade every single problem every single time you try it. Therefore, here it's kind of multiple choice, just making sure you understand what does c prime of 8 equals 16 mean. So I'm going to say it's that, and I'm going to check my answer. I got it right. Yay, that was lucky guessing. Okay, so now I got a green check, so I can move on. All right, so now how do I move on? So you notice down here there's an option for next page, or if you go through here, you'll see this is how the test is broken up by pages. Now, the test itself will actually be like one long flowing set of problems, but I did this. You'll see why at the end. It'll make a little more sense in the end. So here, I'm going to evaluate limits. So this is doing limits algebraically. So I'm going to go in here and say my answer is 7. I'm hoping that's not right. Yay, I got it wrong. Okay, so now you can see you got my right x. I can keep trying again. 9, check answer. Just like your normal homework. I only gave you 2 attempts, but on the test you would not know right or wrong. So just like a normal test in person, so you would get unlimited attempts if you're doing this on the computer because you wouldn't be being marked right or wrong. You could just change your answer as you needed. But so you can see you can keep going through, and you do the problems, go through the test, and then when you're done, you can say submit assignment, and it's warning me I haven't finished all the problems. I know. And now you get to something like this, and it's going to show you how did you do overall, right? And review questions. So when you look at it like this is kind of like what your test will look like. It's just going to be one long flowing set of problems to go through, and you can hit the key to see what the answer should have been. Now, you might be saying, I need more practice. Well, I'm going to retake the assessment. Now, let's look at this. This was a function about cats and turtles. Retake the assessment. Retake the assessment. Hey, look at this. This is about people in Arizona and number of days after the new year. So it's going to generate like new problems as you go through here. So new limits to practice. So the more you do this, the more you get out of it. And I'll show you the back end, kind of what this looks like so you understand what's happening. Whoops, I have to be the teacher view. Okay, so when I go to the back end here, go to my questions. What you'll see is what it's actually doing is for problem number 1, it's pulling from these 3 problems, it's picking one of those. And then for problem number 2, for the limits, out of these 15 different limit problems, it's picking 3 of those. And so on and so forth. So where did I go to get most of these problems? Homework, or I wrote a few of them, or went to old tests and grabbed those. And so in here, it's kind of like just helping you pull together homework and all that kind of stuff and helping you review problems. But if you find you need to go back and do homework, go back and do your homework, right? Go back and look at those problems again. So every time you regenerate it, you're going to get kind of like a different test. So again, the more you do it, the more you get out of it.